Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dave coming to you again. I want to drop a video for you today for three things everyone should know about marketing online. As we know now, a lot of things that we do every day are all mobilized, are all online. So I want to give three key tips to really kind of marketing online. One is going to be content. Your content is going to be key. Social media is probably most likely going to be probably your least expensive, most effective way to kind of go. We're going to reach potential people and clients that you want to kind of interact with. I mean, you look at the people now, the customers and your customer base and everything. The people you're looking to reach, everybody's on mobile now. Everybody's checking their Facebook, checking their Instagram. But content is going to be key. Because at first your product or your service or whatever it is you're going to do, it's going to kind of take a back seat. People are going to be looking at you, kind of listen how you are, how you're talking, how you're interacting, if you sound genuine. And then your success is going to really depend on the emotional connections that you make with them, the emotional connections you make with people. Because remember, after all, people are going to join people. People are not going to join businesses. First, they're going to look at the piece of the person talking, the person displaying the content. Are they kind of a serious person? Or they look nice person? I mean, as far as their demeanor and their talk and everything, are they talking serious or sly talk, kind of shady talk? I mean, because the first, rule of thumb or whatever that's going to happen for anything to move anywhere is people got to have to know, like, and trust you before they're going to make any kind of connection with you. They really have to see if make a connection with you and trust you enough to reach out and take a next step and learn whatever your product or service, whatever it is. And number two tip's going to be rapport. The rapport you build with them, the connection you establish with them. Like real connections, real conversations. Hi, how you doing? Hey, thanks for the ad. If they friend you or whatever, you friend them. They took it, whatever. If they send a friend to you, and hey, thanks for the ad. Hey, what'd you think about that topic? Hey, where are you from? Real kind of content, real connections, real things that people are gonna be more apt to really get a conversation with you. Um, um, because then people are more going to be more apt to hear what you have to say, what your content, what your product or service or whatever it is you're providing. Real genuine live conversations. That very well maybe you make a connection with them, a conversation with them, and then your product or service, whatever, comes later. You got to build a connection with them, and then they talk about your products or service or whatever it is you're looking for. So just real kind of honest conversations. How you doing? Where are you from? Oh, that's great. I got a friend of mine. It's real honest, like build relationships with people. Because some of these people, after you make a connection, if it's like a product or service, it may be people that you're going to know for many years now. So you're going to really want to make a good connection with them. That's going to that they're going to be have good connection with you. And my third tip is going to be mobile. I mean, everything now, as we know, in the last handful of years, 4 or 5 or more years, 10 years or more, everything's moving mobile. Folks are consuming more information and more like the internet and stuff on mobile instead of desktop now. So look at Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, email. Pretty much everybody's getting their email on their phone now. And then TV now with the Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus. People are consuming more stuff probably on mobile now than they are on desktop. Probably 90% of content now for internet's probably mobile, and then desktop. Um, so mobile is probably potentially going to be single most place to capture and engage with folks about your product or service or whatever it is that you're offering. Maybe it's not an online thing. Maybe something else. Maybe you got a book on Kindle, or maybe you got an online business. Online business, but out of online, maybe you have a landscaping business, or you have starting Mary Kay or one of the other businesses like that, where you're going to engage with folks to then ask you questions about your product or service, or whatever, and then build rapport and everything with them. So really optimizing your content for mobile is going to be optimized soon, because soon it's going to be a must. It's going to be a key, because pretty much everything is going to be mobile, if not what isn't already. So I mean, look how much people engage in the internet now. I mean, people are getting everything on their phone pretty much. Their emails, the business emails. Some people have a separate business phone that they're getting, mobile phone that they're getting their emails on. So, and then you look, especially like now, members of the group that I'm in, and other folks on YouTube. There's 90% of the business is done with their phone. There's so it's mobile is going to be kind of really optimizing and really gearing things towards mobile is going to be key. So really kind of gearing your content and make sure it's kind of mobilized and make sure it's it's engaging, informative. It's something that people interact with, something interesting, something people are going, oh, no, that sounds pretty neat. I might actually hear about that. I wonder what that's about. Well, that sounds pretty interesting. I might actually maybe I'll reach out to him and ask him about that. Kind of it's going to be key. And so if you have, so that's kind of my key things I had for kind of marketing online. Do you have anything that you use that maybe I didn't mention? I'm sure there's tons of, that's just three, I'm sure tons of things that that are the key for for marketing online and doing business and stuff online for on and offline business. So what kind of things do you use? Comment below and let me know kind of things that you do, kind of that helps you. It's been helping you kind of move your business along and kind of stretch ahead and moving. And then I hope I provided some value for you. If you could like and share this with anyone else you think might get some value out of it also, that would be great. And then if you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, if you like more information about what I'm doing or what's going on, how our group's getting amazing results and more than's been expected, just click the first link in the description box below, and or again on YouTube also put info in the box below. And either way, reach out to me and then I will get back with you and let you know what's going on. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support, all the tuning in, and you guys keep up. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.